Are definitely among the
I disagree.
the most successful American weightlifters of the recent years. What do you see needing to happen for all of U.S. weightlifting to elevate itself and its world ranking? I want to say we're ranked 37th in the world for the men in 2012, something around that number. What do you guys see needing to happen for?
First I want to say,
I've written about this quite a bit before. I actually reposted that article today on Facebook. I was just seeing the comments to it.
First I just want to say we got to work harder. Of course, we got to raise the bar. We got to work harder. We got to lift more weight. We got to eat better. We got to sleep better. We always have to be doing better. That's period. But I want to say this really quick. The United States of America is the powerhouse in clean weightlifting. We are the best clean country in the world, period. Any clean country that wants to come to America and lift against our best, any day of the week, let's do it. We sweep people on medals, clean countries. Powerhouse of clean weightlifting. Give us some pink pills and then let's see who's winning gold. Give us some pink pills and then let's see who's medaling in the Olympics and the World Championships. We go to Pan Ams and win medals. Give us some pink pills. That's what it needs to take. Now, do we need to lift and train hard? Of course. I'm not just saying that's the be-all. I'm not just saying that all we need is pills and we'll be the best in the world. But I'm sick and tired of this discussion not coming up. I'm sick and tired of people making fun of USA weightlifting for not getting on the podium at the Olympics. You live in a very lost and confused world. The person that thinks that we suck in weightlifting lives in a fantasy. We are the best in the world. On another note, I think we're doing excellent. We did great at Pan Ams. We got a great squad going to World Championships. Donny brought home the hardware last year at the championships. Where was that at? Or in 11, brought home the games. God, that was a few years ago. I'm getting old. Shit, felt like that was like last month. We had a lot of guys bring home the hardware at this year's Pan Ams in 2013, which was great. We got a great team. We're only getting better, look at guys like Ferris and Travis Cooper, and we got a great women's squad. So USA weightlifting's on the uprising. It's going great. You see a ton of teams training together now, which is great. I think there needs to be more of that. Let's get some more teams, athletes training together. Like Donny said, it's about the positive, high electricity environment, and that's what we need as a country. 4 or 5 years ago, Donny, before YouTube and before CrossFit and before all the teams kind of started, nobody trained together. Nobody. You had the OTC, a few athletes here and there, but that was it. Now you got Catalyst, now you got Attitude Nation, now you got Muscle Driver, now you got Cal Strength, you got Average Bros Gym, you got the Calpians up there, John Thrush, you got Sean Waxman. God, now I'm naming all of them. Now I got you got Hassle Free, Paul Doherty, Kevin Doherty. Jackie Maw there in Sacramento. You actually, Ben Claridad's team, Charles Shipman's team, Danny Lear's team, Caffeine and Kilos. You got all these teams creating. That's the secret. Yeah. More team training. Give us some pink pills, and let's keep training hard every day and watching John North YouTube videos.
What else am I going to say? That's about it. Got to train together as a group, have playing field level, and then get in there and have the right attitude. I think once you apply that, who knows what will happen. So yeah.
I think there's tons of great stuff in there.
Sorry, I didn't mean to just ramble, Nigel.
No, you're fine. You covered it.
I covered it?
You covered it, man. If there's nothing else to add, there's nothing else to add.
You guys have any closing?
I stole
closing
Donny's things. We had a little pre-talk before the
show.
Donny was the one that said the atmosphere and was team training.
That's something I learned from somebody else.
No.
Have a good attitude, get in there as a group, eat good, get the playing field level, and just work hard. realize it's not gonna be an overnight deal, and work hard.
And I think a whole nother thing, and we've talked about this a lot on the podcast, is getting, the younger generation in there. We need to start getting weightlifting into schools. We need to start getting weightlifting going at these, starting them out at, 10, 11, 12 years old, All the kids are playing pee-wee football. Why can't we have pee-wee weightlifting?
I think you're gonna see that more.
Yeah.
The advent now of, you have more and more gyms across the country with spinning bars and bumper plates.
Mm-hmm.
And you're gonna have kids that go in these gyms and see mommy and daddy doing that, and they're like, I wanna do that too.
Yeah.
And then,
And that's great. That's a big shout out to CrossFit. And
I didn't know what a snatch was when I was, a 10-year-old boy. So I think if, now that it's out there a little more, you might have those 10-year-old boys, those 10-year-old girls walking in and say, hey, that looks pretty neat, I wanna do that too, and then who knows what.
yeah.
We got a whole country of CJ Cummings.
Yeah.
And honestly, keep getting CrossFit big. CrossFit, shout out to CrossFit. CrossFit has done wonders for weightlifting, and I think everybody knows that. And I salute them, I love them, and I think that we're rooting them to get bigger, because as CrossFit gets bigger, weightlifting gets bigger. And that's great that weightlifting's got a lot of wind in our sail now on that. So, you got to give credit where credit's due. I mean, are there other reasons why weightlifting's getting more popular? Yeah, I can name others, but I think, the king of it is CrossFit.
Awesome. Well, I think tons of good stuff in there. You guys got any kind of closing thoughts for the people out there?
Oh, I think that's it, Donnie.
I think we covered it all, though.
Just slam bars, kill PRs, love what you're doing, especially where I'm at right now. You got to remember why you started weightlifting. And I think as you continue on throughout your journey, you build your melting pot, you have your ups and downs, you have your gold medals and bomb outs. It gets mentally taxing and physically taxing. Don't get burnt out. Don't get down. Remember why you got in the sport of weightlifting. Go back to the beginning. And remember, it's what you love to do. Don't get so caught up in the programming and the technique and the pressure and what you could always be doing better or what you could change. Just get caught up in the love of the sport. Because weightlifting is the greatest sport on the face of the earth.
How do you top that?
Where can you guys learn more about you?
I have a simple blog, DonnyShankle.blogspot.com. I get on there and I try to post as much information about weightlifting that I've learned as often as I can. Sometimes it runs consistent, and sometimes it slows down, but that's all I got.
Yeah, his blog is the best blog in the world. Check it out, DonnyShankle.blogspot.com. Incredible blog. Yeah, you can check me out at my blog, johnnort.blogspot.com. It's called The Dark Orchestra. Shout out to all my skeletons out there. You know who you are. I wouldn't read it before training. It's very dark and depressing. But it's a blog about really just life, not a lot about weightlifting. And go to theattitudination.com. Check out our upcoming seminar schedule. Level 1, that we travel around the world coaching seminars. And level 2, where we have camps here at the gym. Our next one is October 4th through 6th here in Charlotte. And our level 3 coming up soon as well, our affiliation seminar to spread the Attitude Nation gyms all throughout the world. And follow me on Twitter at Attitude Nation, and check out our YouTube channel at Attitude Nation as well. That's pretty much it.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for taking the time to talk, guys.
Thank you, Chad. Thank you, Juggernaut.